Druid will run.
Definitely some teacher type deck.
Do you think any innervates will be run?
Definitely. Why wouldn't you?
I was just asking. I think it would be pretty smart too, to get those stronger cards that you could buff.
You can also play probably Thaurissan in a Druid deck, since it would probably end up being slower to make all those bananas cheaper. Okay.
So it seems like Nbman and Blu3Lithium should be getting into game anytime soon.
Yep, they just started. So we have the Paladin versus the Druid. Blu3Lithium, of course, on the Paladin, as we just saw him. The questing Paladin, maybe.
Maybe.
My spectator mode's a bit screwy right now, as usual. The decks are glowing, though, so that has to be a good sign. Well, I'm gonna have to restart my Hearthstone client.
Clockwork Gnome, John for Blu3Lithium. And Young
Blu3Lithium.
Priestess run.
In the Paladin deck?
And the Druid.
In the Druid? Is this some sort of aggro Savage Roar Druid?
Maybe.
That seems likely, I think.
Getting as many minions out as you can and Savage Roaring with all of the banana damage.
Exactly.
He actually has Innervate and double Violet Teacher in his hand.
Wow.
Using that Innervate to get an extra hero, to get a hero power out early instead of the Violet Teacher. So he's planning on taking control of the board rather than getting out a big minion.
Yes, exactly. Alright, I have my spectator mode up and running now.
It seems like Blu3Lithium's really... He only can play Echoing Ooze or Shielded Minibot.
Yeah, this is slower turn for Blu3Lithium. Haven't seen that too much from him yet.
Shielded Minibot is definitely still really annoying to deal with. Although the Druid's hero power does make it a lot easier.
Yeah, or the 1 damage from the Creeper, which it seems he'll use here because he's holding the 1/2 Creeper that he drew. Does get a banana. Looks like he will buff one of the Creepers. Just
seems like
pass.
he's going to save it for when he has the teacher out or something.
Maybe. That is going to be that is going to be a big Echoing Ooze, though. Very good for Blu3Lithium.
Even coining out the second banana.
Yeah, good play. You don't really have a 4-drop, but you can just kind of muster. And this play is too strong to pass up, I think. This also contests Teacher really well. In another Young Priestess for the Druid.
Why do you think he's running 2 copies of them? What do you think he would think those are so strong in this mode?
I don't know, honestly.
Maybe
I can't
he just
think of a reason.
Maybe he just thinks that having a 1-drop that early and buffing your minions with ways other than bananas is good. I don't understand really why he would either.
I mean, I assume Zombie Chow would be better in that scenario.
Yeah.
I think Blu3Lithium just Coghammers here, right?
Yeah, Cockhammer would definitely be really good here.
Yeah.
Or Muster for battle, so he can
Muster
kill
works too.
He can kill the teacher really easily with his weapon.
Do you think Nbman is playing Swipe?
I would imagine so.
Yeah. Just so interesting to see a Druid. We saw 0 Druid yesterday, for example.
There may have been some in the very early stages, but it seems they were all weeded out by the mages.
Yeah, exactly. Power of the Wild drawn for Nbman.
Maybe
he can actually make a really big board right now.
Maybe he imagines that the Violet Teacher with all the bananas and Power of the Wild has ridiculous synergy.
I mean, that's what I was talking about. It seems like a really good deck if you can fit it together.
Maybe he built his whole deck around just getting a bunch of small tokens and buffing them all with Power of the Wild, like old
He can
token
actually
druid.
sacrifice the creepers into the 4-2, and then play bananas on them, and play the priestess, and then power the wild the newly made spiders.
Yeah, that definitely would have a lot of smaller minions on the board that would
Yeah,
get the buff from Power of the Wild.
you'd have 5 minions on board that would all get +1/+1. So it's like playing a 5/5 for 2. Besides on another play though.
Power of the Wilding beforehand.
Yes, that is what I'm referring to. Oh. Oh, well this is fun. Spectator mode, please. I have his choose one from Power of the Wild stuck on the board.
Interesting. It seems like he's thinking about equality, and he does use it.
Yeah. Does
How does
use
he
it
go
to
about
clear
this
the turn.
turn? So he clears the spiders.
Yeah? Gets rid of spiders. And then I assume he plays a Solemn Vigil.
Yeah, Solemn Vigil after buffing his smaller 1/1s.
Yeah. If he
I would
kills
assume.
if he kills one of Nbman's minions, he can get it for free. But he decides against it. Oh, Wild Pyro drawn for him. Skips the
Actually-
attack, though.
Runs out of time.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Knife Juggler drawn for Nbman. He's going full wombo combo. I wonder if he's playing Force of Nature as well.
I doubt Force of Nature would be run. I think that's a bit too late for this. I think Savage Roar and Power of the Wild would really be all that you would run for the buffing all of your minions.
Yeah. Oh, man. Wild Pyro is going to be crazy here. Well, unless he trades all his minions off. Then it might be less great. Big Banana picked up for Blu3Lithium.
Time waits for no one.
He can actually switch the teacher's power and Solemn Vigil in the same turn. And or he just plays Mad Scientist, so he can Wild Pyro, then Deviant Banana the teacher. And then he can Banana his Wild Pyro. And then he can kill the teacher with his weapon and Mad Scientist.
Seems like that's what he does. And
That's exactly what he's doing.
gets rid of the entire board. Nbman has only one minion in his hand, being the Knife Juggler. It'd be good if he
decides to
draws.
save his 5 life for instead of playing the decides to save 5 life and play the banana instead.
A Power of the Wild drawn.
Wild. That is a minion. He can play Knife Jiggler and Power of the Wild and try to get a knife on the Pyro.
Put this apple on your head.
Makes a
Summons the
panther
Panther.
and hits.
It's really big.
Yeah. Blu3Lithium is no removal, and that's kind of the weakness of these questing adventure decks. They don't actually have too much to do with their opponent's big stuff. Well, there is another Wild Pyro there, though. He can actually Echoing use Coghammer and then play Mad Scientist. So he has 2 guys with Taunt and Divine Shield.
Yeah, definitely.
A bit of a low value Echoing use, but you have to go for it, right?
Yeah. If only he had another quality.
Yeah, exactly. Equality is really good against Nbman's deck, it seems, especially with Wild Pyro. But Nbman is a handful of bananas and not actually anything else, so...
Blu3Lithium can clear his entire board, and Nbman may not even draw a minion.
Exactly. Can he clear board this turn?
I'm not sure.
Well, he can clear the Panther at least.
That was a mistake.
Cog hammers.
Well, interesting.
Seems like that was a mistake. I think
How so?
I think he... Did he Rotten Banana for... Oh, it seems like he thought that hurting his Pyromancer with the Rotten Banana was a mistake.
Oh, okay.
He could have Rotten Banana'd the Knife Juggler and done the same amount of damage. He would have gotten more damage out of what he used.
Okay. So he decides to deviate Banana his Juggler to make it a bit healthier, and now not even Equality will do it since the Pyro is just used. Yeah, unless Nbman actually hits into his Get Down, and Blu3Lithium loses this one. Oh, he can do that.
So 2 taunted Divine Shield Echoing Oozes.
3/4s as well. And he can kill the 1/1 with his face.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Yeah. The Druid needs something here, I think, or else the Paladin actually looking pretty good.
Those taunt Divine Shields definitely do a lot of work.
Argent Squire, not quite the card he needs.
The light.
And especially with the Get Down from the Paladin. Oh, but the knife on one of the shields.
He uses the Imp Master to get rid of it instead of his Hero Power. Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think it really matters that much, though.
Not too much. Big Banana picked up by the Paladin, which will go pretty well with Questing Adventure. Banana on the Imp Master, okay. Swaps back the Juggler's attack. Leaving him with a Mad Scientist and an Echoing Ooze, which is plenty, though. Oh! Equality picked up for Questing Adventure. No, I mean for the Paladin.
That definitely does a lot of work here.
He has to leave something, though, since he has that Divine Shield minion.
Let me
Equality's after questing to give it an extra attack. So greedy. Big Banana on the Echoing Ooze. Noble Sacrifice goes down to protect the questing, and Mad Scientist comes in as well. You can leave something up easily just because he has the secret. Rotten Banana picked up for the Druid.
Actually picks up Avenge off of the Mad Scientist as well.
Nice. That is a combo, Avenge and Mad Scientist. Never quite good enough for constructed play, but pretty solid.
Savage Roar, John. How much damage is that actually?
Oh wow,
Is that
that might
enough?
be lethal. Yeah, it's lethal.
But he's Noble Sacrifice though.
And he still has the taunt to do's, right?
He has the taunt on Echoing Ooze, yes.
Yes. That is, so it might not be lethal. Or maybe he is, and I just don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's over it.
What do you say?
I'm pretty sure it is over lethal.
He has to be careful to get down, though, and he has to kill the taunt. There's a get down.
Yeah, he has the Rotten Banana, so he can... Oh, if it buffs...
Oh.
Which does it buff?
Go play.
Oh,
Oh,
that's terrible luck.
No. Well, he might actually still... No, he just clears it for free. Goes face with the 3/5. and is basically
He's
just
one
forced
damage off.
puts him at 1.
So he does have the questing adventurer.
Is he gonna be able to make lethal here?
I'm pretty sure he should have deviate banana the questing there, so it had less attack.
Definitely. Definitely. So that's 4 damage from weapons and scientist. That's 6 power from the questing. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 from the bananas, plus 14, 15 for the questing procs, 16 from the deviant bananas, 17 from the time wonder. That's lethal damage. If he would have switched... No, he actually had deviant banana, so it wouldn't have mattered if he switched the attack or the questing. The buff just needed to not go to the echoing ooze.
I see.
Brings back scientist. And goes
So
chase
Blu3Lithium
14.
actually winning off of that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That Avenge won him the game. That's insane.
Wow. Was this game 1 or 2? I'm sorry.
I think
That was game
this was game 1.
Yeah. Players queuing right back up. Keeper of the Grove in Nbman's deck.
2 of them.
Do you think Blu3Lithium keeps Pyro? He doesn't. He mulliganed them.
Yeah, I don't think keeping Pyro is too strong. He probably wants to wait till later when he has Equality and Pyro drawn.
We see Druid's best opener here, double swipe innervate.
Yeah, that's actually pretty bad hand.
He does have the innervates though, so he can pretty much do anything. The weird tech young priest is coming in. Oh, is he innervating the power of the wild? Jumping the gun there a bit, I think. Well, at least it's a 3-3. And now, I assume he plays Creeper? He could also play Scientist, but the swipe is actually good against the Creeper, which is nice. Naturalize!
Naturalize may actually be very good here. You may mill them with it.
Yeah, I realized it. Wow, that's crazy.
I wonder if you... I assume you get the banana before you draw the cards from Naturalize.
Yeah, of course. That's how the stack in Hearthstone works. This is the awkward thing about innovating on Power of the Wild. You're just shapeshifting this turn. At least that Panther will be a 3-4. Which is actually hard for Blu3Lithium to deal with that. Yeah, that Panther is getting ripped.
Yeah.
And now he's going to pick up some potassium. Both players getting rotten bananas, which is kind of awkward since Blu3Lithium probably wanted to banana there.
Pretty good swipe this turn. How many bananas does he force Blu3Lithium to actually get?
He forced him to get 5 bananas, which will almost overdraw him.
No,
Yeah,
it will.
No, he has... Oh, he has 6 cards. Yeah, I thought he had 5 cards.
He'll overdraw 1 card.
Those were rapid bananas. Pyro milled, luckily he actually does have a second copy. So I assume he Mana Addict and plays a banana and then deviant bananas to make it really healthy.
Yeah.
Though Nbman does have the keeper. He doesn't know that. Oh, okay. Scientist is also viable.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
He can silence the mad scientist here, which is what he does.
Yeah, potentially. I mean, it's not as impactful as a mage scientist, but here it might still be correct.
Actually gets off the buff as well.
Yeah. I assume he deviate banana as the keeper, right?
Yes. Or he's going to attack it.
Oh, he can actually clear both without doing that with Rotten Banana. Both ways work out.
Yeah, using the Pyro. Pyro's
Pi-
actually a ridiculous card in this game mode.
Yeah, it's like the mini Flame Waker. That doesn't kill your opponent.
2 naturalizes in hand.
That Echoing Ooze would be so insane if he would have drawn it. If he would have gotten better bananas. At least he can
Yeah.
kill one. Sorry?
Yeah, he doesn't have any bananas that he can buff up the Echoing Ooze with.
Yeah, never lucky. Echoing Ooze, Rotten Banana just plays it as a 1-2. I guess he can always top deck Savage Roars later, so it's probably correct play. It's just sad to see. And he actually doesn't have a keeper anymore, but he does have that Naturalize if Blu3Lithium decides to buff up a Mana Addict. Avenge drawn, so he can actually just Avenge in Hero Power and then Deviate Banana. Huh? I guess you could do that as well. But that Naturalize is going to be heartbreaking.
Yeah, that will be probably one of the better naturalizes he's gonna get. Probably the best, actually.
Makes a 5/11, gets it Naturalized. That's so sad. Checks for the secret first in case it's redemption or something.
Give me a quest.
Draws 1, 2. Juggler Minibot. Okay. The
Using all
problem
of his
for
bananas.
he's going bananas. The problem with Juggler here is he can't actually kill questing without a really nice roll on the equality. I mean, he could go equality muster, equality Juggler Minibot, but still not really do, you know.
Yeah, wouldn't
Still
do
not
too
kill it.
much.
Yeah. And he's really dead if the banana doesn't hit, if the knife doesn't hit the 5/1.
And it
Aw.
hits face. That sucks.
And Nbman wins game 2.
Well played.
Bananas up is 5/4 for good measure.
Play.
Yeah.
We know it's not noble sacrifice, so it doesn't really change anything. Naturalizes first for the BM. Though I actually disagree with letting him have the information that he has 2 naturalize in his deck.
Did you actually need that naturalize for damage to win? No.
No, he definitely didn't. He had lethal the swipe.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah. Just for the BM. And
So it's tied up.
Blu3Lithium takes, and Nbman takes game 2, so Blu3Lithium will see a game 3 here. What do you think about this matchup?
I think Paladin has the upper hand, but Druid can definitely get off some good innervates to hold them off until they get to the big turns.
Yeah, I like how Blu3Lithium's deck is built, but it's kind of it has kind of inconsistent draws.
Yeah, it's a lot of. He's running the Paladin secrets, a lot of stuff that builds off of other things. So if
Stuff
he
like
doesn't-
Solemn Vigil.
yeah.
So
So if he doesn't have anything to play those with, he's often left with nothing much in his hand.
yeah, exactly. And the 1-drop actually going to trade for the 2-drop here. Echoing Ooze just being played as a minion. I actually really like that play from Nbman. Oh, he
Yeah.
can actually make it a 1/3.
That is
Oh,
what
it
he
happens
does.
in that order?
Oh, I thought it happened.
Oh,
no.
no. Apparently it's weird.
Yeah.
That's entertaining.
So he has a lot of minions that he can buff with Power of the Wild.
Yeah, he can play Priest as Power of the Wild next to him. That's kind of absurd.
Maybe these are the openers he was hoping for.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I like his deck. I'm just not sure about the Young Priestesses. I'm still not sure. Oh, Clockwork Gnome. Big banana. Can mechs eat bananas? Shouldn't that be a bit of kind of a flavor failure?
Maybe they eat them but they don't get the nutrition.
Yeah, but why would they get buffed then? Doesn't
I
make
don't
any
know.
sense. Oh, he's going for the juggler instead. Oh, and he can actually... Is this Noble Sacrifice? Oh, it doesn't matter because he can send the 1-3 in first. Yeah. Give to him. Yeah, so he can... Oh, Echoing is drawn for Blu3Lithium though he just has that rotten banana.
Muster for battle on turn 3.
Muster pretty strong with Avenge. Innervate though, oh my gosh.
This could be a huge turn.
He can play his whole hand.
I think that's exactly what he's going to do.
Yeah, eat bananas the ooze. He can get some knife on the from the juggler. Plays the priestess. Oh my gosh, this is absurd. I love his deck though. Seems fantastic.
Yeah, these are some... This is what he... I imagine this is what he dreamed of.
This
when he
must
built
be
the
his
deck.
vision, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He has recently limited my vision by the spectator mode still asking me to choose one for his Power of the Wild. But I assume because Blu3Lithium has no pyro for this equality, he's just almost dead here. He can make a few plays though. Since
Nbman
Nbman's
is out of cards.
Yeah, exactly. He's out of cards. He can go equality. He can rotten banana something, and he can kill it with kill thing with 4/2, and then he can kill thing with his face. So he actually can clear all but one minion right now.
But with all those bananas he gets from his minions being cleared, that one minion may be all he needs.
Yeah, exactly. Since he's getting so many bananas, and the equality seems to be leaving his hand now, so he can't exactly do everything now. Picking up a rotten banana, not fantastic. Juggler dying. Deviate banana. Oh, I like that. So he's swapping the 1/4 and putting it into the...
Actually killing one of the echoing oozes?
He killed it.
He killed the one or the 4
killed the
ones.
priestess. He leaves 2 oozes up, the 2 of the big ones. Draws a creeper, so I assume he'll go creeper and double banana. And I think he's in our aggro mode here, right?
Yeah.
He's just going to hit his face. He's going to ignore that one too.
Yeah, he can't deal with it very well.
Oh well, unless he's going to round banana and hero power. Interesting. Or he's going face with round banana. Interesting. Kills it off. I actually would have liked to see the creeper there because it might give him up to 3 bananas to buff his minions with, and that's what he needs right now.
Does get him down to 8 health. Blu3Lithium is very close to losing this game.
Pyro drawn for Blu3Lithium though. Does it do anything?
It could.
How big are his oozes?
5/2s.
Both 5/2s?
Yeah.
Well, they're both dead.
Yeah.
Wow. This is insane. And Cloakfield is 5/2, but I'm not sure that'll have the desired effect. Abusive picked up for Nbman. I think he just plays the creeper and hero powers face.
Yeah, buffs it up.
Yeah, he should buff the creeper because he's gonna get more bananas anyway. He plays both, right? He only plays one. Interesting. He might have something in mind then.
He made it so he can trade into the Pyromancer.
Oh no, he made Force of Nature lethal by holding a banana, assuming it's in his deck. That's maybe that's maybe it.
I think what he was going for is so he can kill the Pyromancer.
Yeah, maybe. Interestingly, there's no way for Blu3Lithium to clear that without... No, he always has to leave a spider. Right?
Yeah. He always has
That's
to leave one up,
really-
I think.
Oh, actually, no, he doesn't. He can Clockwork Gnome and Cloakfield the Clockwork Gnome, and then he can draw a spell of some kind so he can kill the 2/3.
Yeah.
But
That is a way to
that's
deal
a
with
bit
it.
of a long shot.
Yeah.
The best one is the plating, if he does that.
Move quickly.
Already on the ropes, plays the questing. Is he just gonna leave up the 2/3?
Looks like he's going to ignore it.
That's pretty ballsy. Passes. That is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. And Nbman is 1 damage off lethal.
And
He's
Cult
still
Master.
1 damage off lethal. Though, since he has no taunts in play, Blu3Lithium, he can just put him to 1, right?
I don't know, maybe he's scared of that questing and that 5
Yeah, but
damage.
how can you be scared of questing at this point?
Yeah.
You can't. You have to play. You have to have no fear right now. Just have to go for the kill.
He is in a pretty dire position.
Yes, exactly.
He's probably deciding if he should kill the Pyromancer or not. I think the correct play is just to go face and hope that Blu3Lithium can't kill him in the next turn.
Oh, interesting enough, a message from round 2. Kairos, the winner of the last cup, has been eliminated.
Interesting.
Interesting that he didn't just go for the kill there. I think that could have been a reasonable play. Because if Blu3Lithium doesn't kill him or heal, he can just hero power him to death. A second equality for Blu3Lithium. Not exactly necessary now. Might have been nice last turn, for example.
It's weird that he didn't think about killing the Pyromancer instead, because the Pyromancer is obviously going to be able to kill all of his minions.
Right. After killing the Cult Master, of course, so he doesn't
Yeah.
draw... Oh wait, no? Yeah?
You can do it all at the same time.
Yeah, but Cult Master's at 2 health. This can't be good.
No, Cult Master, he attacked it with one of the oozes.
Right. Okay, sorry. I don't see the whole board because of the spectator bug.
So we've got a lot of 1-1 bananas in Nbman's hand.
Yeah. There's a chance if he draws Teacher, he might be able to do some plays. Oh, but he burns again, so he has a much weaker board position than earlier, so... Also, if Nbman's truly playing Force of Nature, that might kill the opponent with some of these. Oh my gosh, there's the Teacher. But he does have the questing, though, so...
I think this is just it for Blu3Lithium. I think Blu3Lithium's going to take it now.
Yeah, Lithium. It's another impressive game with his Paladin deck.
Actually gets the knife on the 3-1. Before
another-
his banana.
Interesting. Another banana picked up from Blu3Lithium. So he's not actually dead, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no. Nbman's not dead.
And he can prevent even more damage if this knife hits correctly, and it doesn't.
Owl drawn, that doesn't do too much. With the cloak field 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh no, he has lethal. He just has to toss everything at his face.
Looks like he's taking time to make sure he has it.
That's a tough decision, man. So Blu3Lithium taking it down for the Paladin. Impressive game. Interesting enough, next game we have Paladin versus Priest. Not often seen combination. Oh, Shaman versus Priest. My apologies. Exciting stuff. What do you think about those classes in this format, Logan?
I'm not completely sure about Shaman, but
Yeah. You could probably pull off some Wind Fury combos. Anyway, we're gonna go for a quick break here for about 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back.